So you can say a lot has happened with Chapter 9. The trial with Carlene, reunited with Sansa and his gang, the confrontation with Foreskin, etc., etc. And I must say, I really enjoyed how Chapter 9 played out. Yeah, I wish it was a little longer, but that's how it's always been with Alchemy Star's story. But in any case, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in Chapter 10. When it comes to the 3 things I'm most excited to see in Chapter 10, first it'll be with the True Order people. I was always fascinated with the True Order itself. As from my perspective, the more involved we get with the True Order, the more we start learning about the world of Alchemy Stars and how everything has came to be. Since for some of them, they've been so curious about learning the truth of the world and all that. They've always been a very particular group to me, and I've always loved all their character design. Seeing Victoria for the first time in the story was a real pleasure for me in my eyes. And now we got Pac, Nails, and Foss roaming around in the same area as we, so I can't wait to see that interaction go down. I'm sure they'll play a major role when it comes to the next battle coming in Chapter 10. The second thing I'm most curious about them exploring in Chapter 10 is Scummer. Since in Chapter 9 we've had her backstory and how she came to be the person that she is and what led her to wipe out her people. Now, usually when you're given a villain's backstory, it pretty much indicates that that's going to be the end of them. But I don't know, I firmly believe that she might have even a more major role to play when it comes to the story of Alchemy Stars. I don't think she might be killed off just yet, but it is a possibility that we'll see the end of Scummer. Learning that she was pretty much looked down on by the rest of her people and what led her to betray them and everything. So, I mean, I just suspected that something like that was going on with Scummer, because she was always an interesting character throughout the story of Alchemy. For me, it's been more than her just being the bad guy of the story. I feel like it's going to be an interesting connection when it comes between her and the main character. We might do some kind of psychic scan to her to get her out of her mental state or whatever's going to happen to her that Foreskin has planned. And the last thing I'm excited to see is my boy Sansa for Chapter 10. He was an interesting character to me when we first introduced him, but when it came to that Eye of Storm event, the story of him and his sister, to this day is still the best story event that we've had so far. I absolutely love learning about him and his sister and how they came to be, and plus where his disdain for the Illumina Federation came from. He so far has been a great character in this game, and I'm very excited to see more of him when it comes to future content. It really was a surprise to me to see that we was going to see a reference to the event story. I wasn't really expecting that when it came to my Chapter 9 expectations. But yeah, Chapter 10 seemed like it's going to be a very interesting story, and I believe that we're going to learn even a whole lot more about Foreskin and the Eclipse, especially when it came to that guy who gave some of that seed. Although I don't expect to see that guy make a full appearance into Chapter 10, I think we will see a reference about him and trying to find out more about who this mother figure is. I gotta say, Alchemy Stars so far has had a very fantastic story, and I've been enjoying this game day by day. I can't wait to see what else they have in store for us throughout the future of this story, and to see more involvements about other groups and whatnot in this game. This has been a very fantastic game so far. So with that being said, I'll cut it off here, and let me know what you guys think and what you're excited for throughout the future of Alchemy Stars, whether it be the game itself or the story. And I'll see you guys next time.